What's up, everybody? Wolf Overlord here. Today we're going to be talking about another life story event. And the video today is about my first fight, and I'm very excited to share it with you because it did change my life in a way. Not a very big way, but it changed my life. Well, I guess kind of in a big way. And before we get into the video, I do want to apologize for my voice. I know it's not that pretty. I've been sick for like the last week, so don't fucking judge me, okay? Leave my voice alone. Just fucking judge my content. No, but that's also why I ended up putting a gameplay out last week, is because I was super busy and I had a lot going on. I didn't feel very well, but I wanted to stay dedicated to fucking keeping my promise about releasing a video on the date and time that I said I would release it. So that's what I'm going to do. And regardless of me being sick, I wanted to give you guys something enjoyable this week, because gameplays are fun, but I do understand that they can get kind of boring. But some people just like gameplays, so maybe you guys are those people. But this week I wanted to give you guys a heartfelt video, okay? Something that you could fucking sink your teeth into. So, with all that being said, let's jump into it. What's up? So this all started about all throughout 5th and 6th grade, I guess. I'm going to be talking a little bit about leading up to the fight, so that way you guys can get more of an understanding of why I actually fought him. And I do want to say, it takes a lot for me to want to fight somebody, and it really takes a lot for me to engage in a fight with somebody. So all throughout 5th and 6th grade, this kid would fucking make fun of me constantly. And it's one thing to make fun of me, but when you bring my mom into it, like, that fucking hits hard, okay? Because I've said it in other videos, my mom is everything to me. So when someone, like, bags on her, like, I'm gonna get pissed. Like, it fucking actually hurts, you know? And it's one thing to say your mama jokes, like, because those are like, haha, fuck you, you know? Those kind of jokes, it's whatever. But for those of you that don't know, my mom was actually born with one arm. And this kid would fucking make fun of my mom for having one arm. And, you know, that shit got to me hard. Because I've never really noticed it, okay? I've never noticed that my mom only has one arm. I mean, obviously I notice it, but I've lived with her my whole life, so I don't see that. I don't fucking, like, even realize it until someone says something about it, you know? But, so this kid would make fun of my mom for that reason, and it would piss me off so bad. Like I said, it takes a lot for me to fight somebody or even engage in a fight, but this kid just fucking did it, you know? So he would make fun of me for all those years, and about 6th grade summer, so leading into 7th grade, we were all at the skate park one day. It was me, my best friend, and then, like, everybody else, okay? Like, there would be usually like 10 or 15 people there at most, but, like, you know, we wouldn't ever have anybody there all at once. But that day, we had everybody there. And we were playing a game called Mark Tag. And if you skate, you know what that is. Or I hope you know what that is. But I'm going to explain it real quick, just in case you don't. So Mark Tag is when you pick up your board and drag it across the top of somebody else's board, and it leaves like a little white chalk mark almost. And it'll go away in like a day at most. And probably not even that long. Probably like an hour. But the kid who fucking would constantly bag on me and my mom comes up, and he pretty much just rode my friend's dick, okay, all throughout school. Like, whatever he was doing, it had to be with him. Like, and if he was hanging out with, like, me or our other friend, this kid would just, like, get all upset, dude, and, like, fucking pout pretty much. Like, this kid's just such a bitch, man. But I saw him talking to my friend, and after that that's over. Like, he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, bro," he says that if you mark his board, he's gonna pick it up and throw it at you. And I was like, why? Like, what is his fucking problem, you know? Like, he talks shit all the time, but like, why? Why does he want to, like, I don't understand people, you know? And I was just like, okay, so, like, what? And we were talking about it, and he's like, you should do it. And I was like, okay, I'll fucking fight him. Like, you know, if he comes up, if he throws his board at me, like, I'm fighting him. It's over. Like, I ain't taking that shit. And we were like, yeah, he should do it. Everyone's here today. Like, why not? Like, today would be the day to fight. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I walked over to him. I picked up my board and marked his real quick. And sure enough, dude, he picks up his board and chucks it at me. This is where the story kind of twists. So, he throws his board at me, but I catch it with my left hand, okay? I'm right-handed mainly, for those of you that don't know. So I catch it with my left hand, walk up to him, and at this point, everyone's just fucking staring at us because they're all pretty sure what's about to go down because everybody there knew that me and him don't get along and that he's just a fucker pretty much. So I walk up, get in his face, and he's like, what are you gonna do about it, pretty much? You know, just like being a little fucker about it. And I just fucking pull up my fist real quick and like crack him twice. And he was just standing there like dazed, okay? He didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know what was going on. I was so like scared that I was shaking and stuff. But he was just standing there staring off into space like he didn't know what had happened. And then he looks down and he's like, that didn't hurt. And so I hit him 2 more times and then like shove him into the half pipe. Thinking back, like looking back on it now, I should have broken his board, but I'm too nice of a person, I feel like. I don't know. I should have, but I didn't. Anyways, I pushed him into the half pipe, and that was pretty much it. Like, that was the whole fight, pretty much. But after that had happened, everyone's like, yeah, whatever. You know, just like, fuck yeah, there was a fight here. Someone got their ass kicked. You know, just like every other fight. And me and all my friends end up going up to Smith's. One of my homies actually stayed behind, and he just didn't want to go up or whatever. He stays behind at the skate park, and after we all come back down, I see the kid who I like beat up. He's like with his mom, okay, and he actually didn't tell on me, which is good. You know, I figured as much of a pussy as he is, that he probably would have told, but he didn't, I guess. Anyways, we come back down, and my friend comes over to me, and he's like, yo, as soon as you guys all left up there, he's like, he started bawling, bro. And that shit's funny, because, you know, you're gonna fucking, like, get what's coming to you pretty much at that point. So, I didn't care. I think it's funny. But after, like, we get back to skating and everything, he goes up to my best friend again and starts talking to him. And he tells him what his plan is to get me back or whatever. Because I pretty much just fucking embarrassed this kid in front of the whole skate park. So, my friend comes over after they're done talking. And he tells me what the kid told him he was going to do to me. This kid is so stupid, man. It's such a pussy-ass move, for one, and it wouldn't even work. But he told my friend that he was going to dump a whole gallon of water on my head while I was sitting down and punch me in the back of the head, pretty much. And, like, really? Like, how much of a fucking pussy do you have to be, bro? Come on, you're throwing shit at me, pouring water on me. Fuck you. But, so my friend's telling me this, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, how stupid is this kid? Because really, if someone's dumping water on my head, like, if you're gonna try and dump a whole gallon of water on my head, I'm gonna be up and, like, in your face, and you're gonna be on the ground by the time a quarter of water is out on my head. Like, what the fuck, man? That's so stupid. But yeah, that was pretty much it. And he never did that. He never poured water on my head. Actually, the next time I saw him, he was trying to be like cool with me. So like, yeah, I don't know. He's just a little bitch. I don't care. Um, but yeah, so that was my first fight, everybody. It wasn't like nothing too special, but and I was talking about how it changed my life in a way, and it did in the sense that I used to get picked on a lot when I was a little kid. I'll save that for another video, but I just used to get picked on a lot. Okay, like I was a little fat kid, kind of, and people were just mean to me. Like I was an easy target, I guess. And after that day, I haven't had anybody fuck with me since then. I've had nobody trying to fight me. Nobody's been like a real bitch to me. I mean, my friends fuck with me, but I fuck with them too. So like, yeah, I really haven't had any problems since then. So it did change my life in a big way, I guess. So yeah, that was my first fight, guys. Before we go, I would just like to thank Cinch Gaming for sponsoring this video. If you haven't already, be sure to check out their website to get some badass gaming gear. If you happen to purchase anything, you can use code WolfOverlord to receive a 5% discount. Thank you so much everybody for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like, comment what you would like to see or like me to do next. Also, turn on those bell notifications, that way you can be notified every single time I upload. Let's try and hit 10 likes on this video, yeah guys? I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and with all that being said, we'll see you next time.